Everyone, welcome to EagleEye Spring Review. Let's jump into the email. Let me go to top. So this is sprint 66, and it is 1 week, but 6 days. And here are time spent. Jeffrey, Jim, and me full time. And here are the backlog. So let me go through the dump PBI. So there are 4 PBI done by Geoffrey. It's about some UI enhancement. I think Geoffrey will do a quick demo on those 4 PBI. Yeah, Geoffrey, you can go ahead.
Yeah, sure. I'll just take over screen now. And you guys should see normally the portal right now. So we made 2 changes in this sprint. So the first one is when you go to scans manual and you want to do a new scan over here on the right. So first thing is we reduce the size of all these fields. So now they are half the size of what they were. But also when you go to date, it only shows you the current month and not 2 months next to each other, because this was confusing on the previous sprint. So only 1 month. And also when you just click on one day, it's going to automatically select the whole day. This time it used to be broken before. The range still works, so you can do a range, and the now button works properly now. So it's all working as expected, basically.
Nice.
And
what date control is it?
What date control?
You mean the UI library, Adam?
I mean, is it Telerik? Is it Google Material? What is it?
Shadcn, I believe.
Yeah, we're using Shadcn, yeah.
Oh, Shadcn.
Shadcn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's all for this page here. And the second one was in the tags. So if you go to tags now, and you click on any of these tags here, we've had a bit of a redesign thanks to Thiago. So we've divided the whole thing into different sections now. So as you can see now, we have the basic information, configuration, etc. So it looks a bit better. And the other thing we changed is the naming of this section here. Yep.
First of all, Rick, can you add Matt Wicks in? And can you scroll to the top? I like all the headings. I just don't think you need basic information. Everything else can have one. I just don't think the first one should have one. And the something weird about the edit tag.
Here.
Just the fact that edit tag is in bold and sentiment. No, sorry, you can ask somebody else to be your scribe. But edit tag.
Jim, can you scribe?
Thank you.
So yeah, Jim, can you just note to remove basic information?
Yeah, and I think tag should be just tag : and then the name, and it should be the exact same font, I think. You can take a look at, say, how Outlook does it, or how Azure DevOps does it, or how GitHub does it, but it just feels
right.
Weird. And
to have the whole thing the same font.
Yeah, I think so. I just look at the other one. It's just slightly. Okay. Yeah, maybe just tag over there, and it can be a little bit of a space, and I'm not sure, but it's just weird.
Yeah.
One more thing. Can you get rid of your bookmarks?
Oh yeah, sorry, got that done.
All right, but the UI is looking much better, so thank you very much.
Awesome, happy to hear that. And the last thing is, we made some. We changed the naming of this section here, so now it's called report labels. I think it was called description before, which was confusing. So now I think it's more obvious what this is. So I mean, what do you think this is, Adam? The report label section. This is just a test.
Something to do with Power BI, but I would hover over email sent. Can you just do that? Read that.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will then link off to a document. No. Description that appears in the email sent report to explain who sends emails that match this tag. I'm sorry. So this tag is positive. So positive. I'm still not getting it. Like.
Okay, right.
But what I'd want there in that hover is a link to a EagleEye /docs,
Yeah.
Where there is a doc there that has a screenshot, and then
Yes.
I'd be in business because I know it's to do with Power BI. It's to do with some label somewhere. Yep.
Might be
Sounds
useful
good.
to
Can you
have a
note this down,
sample
Jim?
tag configuration in there as well, in that
Yes.
doc.
But it
Sorry,
certainly seems optional because I don't have to enter something.
Yeah, it's optional because it's just a label. So if it's empty, that it means there will be no label in the report.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I can show you what it is, but yeah, that's all the changes.
Did you hear what Callum said?
No, I didn't. I just asked him to repeat.
I said it might be useful to have a sample tag configuration screenshot on that doc page.
Sample tag configuration screenshot.
So a screenshot of this edit form with all the fields filled in with values that would help understand what the
what's
fields
in
are.
each.
Because I'm also seeing that label and reading the help text, and I'm not really understanding what it is. But if I saw one that was actually filled out, it would probably help.
Okay, I understand. Yeah. Jim, can you note this down too? Have a screenshot in the docs with the tags form totally filled. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. And make sure Tiago is CC'd on this because he's already obviously given feedback on this.
All right, okay. So CC Tiago. I'll just show you guys what these labels actually are, just for reference. But yeah, if you click on this export icon session tag, for example, this is the actual label below in the report. It's all the things. So if I click on email sent, it's a different description.
It's the report description. Oh,
yes,
that one.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that I would call that a report description.
Oh, report description. Okay.
That's what I've got. No, I think it said label, didn't it?
Yeah, it said label.
A label is for a field.
It used to be called description only, just description, and it was very confusing. But yeah, we can call it report description. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's about it then. I'll stop sharing, and Luke, you can take over.
What I'm confused about now, every single report has a description. Why is there just two labeled? Like, I would expect every single one to be there.
Every tag has two description fields, right?
Yes, if you go in, each tag has its own. Every tag has two or more fields. You can have 4 if you tick the AI at mention type.
Where are the 4?
So maybe, so you look.
So
maybe
we have three reports. You can see, yeah.
Oh, every time you add a new report, you're going to add another. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So add description for each report.
Got it. Okay. So there's going to be a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I will continue. So the next one is to test the managed application deployment. So this one is I paired with Jim. So this one is currently done. So from the screenshot, you can see we did a successful deployments on managed application. And you can see here are all the resources created for the EagleEye. But another note for this one, there's some like a follow-up PBI for this to make our application fully functional. So like to configure our portal. Yeah. So any question?
No.
Yeah. And next one is about how to configure app registration for the customer. So we kind of done it differently. So for this PBI, the app registration, we have like 3 app registration in EagleEye. One is to access the Microsoft Graph to get emails, and 2 for portal for the authentication for the AAD. And we kind of are doing it by let the customer to choose or create their own app registration. So here are like 3 configurations customer need to config. Yeah. Any question?
How close are we now to a customer being able to do this themselves?
So currently, I think we probably finished half of it. So what is remaining for this is we still need to configure the front end, portal front end. And next we will be define the pricing model. We put those two in the next sprint. And last one is to test our offer and create our offer on the
Right.
easier.
Okay, that's great. And this is all part of an Epic, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and then after that, are we good to move on to the GitHub?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, next
Okay.
one would be GitHub.
Okay, great. All right, that's awesome.
Okay, so that's all done PBI. Yeah. And there are several like in progress. For example, this one to make the tag like more, can extract more generic data. So Jim is working on it. He's in PR review. And so those two, this one is the Azure Marketplace for the portal distribution for the customers. I'm doing it. And there are two, no progress. Yeah. So that's it. We'll continue to email. For the deployments, we have two portal deployments, one engine deployments. Yeah, and here are all the job executions. And for report statistics.
Pause.
Yeah.
Just with the 19 minutes, I hope you can see a problem with that.
This is screenshots from the Azure. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's not our UI. Yeah.
Sorry. Of course it is. Yeah, my mistake.
Yeah.
Even Microsoft gets it wrong.
And next one, report statistics. Stefan, Ben, and Michael, top 3 users.
Stefan, Ben, and Michael. Michael.
Yeah. And for the Epic progress, we have 2 done for the Azure Marketplace. And R&D, yeah, is for Azure Marketplace.
That needs a few more words than Azure Marketplace, but because I
was meaning to flag last week. I got an email from Luke saying something about how there's going to be a chewing the fat there. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but yeah, I think we're going to have to break those down a little bit more in the future. But I'll look into that during the week, and we'll do it on the one on Friday.
I think Cookie is trying to make sure that your R&D stuff aligns with your epics. So if you have an epic called Azure Marketplace, probably that is good enough. Now, so just scroll up a little bit, and do you have one that says Azure Marketplace? Deployed to Azure.
Yes,
well, you do, yes. So yeah, so that's kind of your that's kind of your R&D. Yeah. I don't know. This R&D stuff drives me nuts.
Yeah, and more detail. Yeah, the main is to test the managed app. Yeah.
Cool. Let's carry on.
Yeah, add tools. I think no change. And let's go to a retro.
Hold on 1 sec.
Yeah.
Jim, does that AI stuff make you want to test Cursor like the other guys, or have you already tested it?
I tested Cursor with I think it's a GPT 4 model, but I didn't pay for cloud.
Right, but when you see this, does it make you want to test Cursor?
No.
No. All right. Jeffrey, does this make you want to try Claude 4?
Actually, I haven't checked. I might be using it now. I'm not sure if by default it picks the latest version.
When you say Claude 4, are you saying Claude 4 Sonnet or Claude 4 Opus?
Have a quick look, guys. Luke and Jeffrey, just have a quick look so you update it.
I'll see what I'm using.
But I'm gonna
3.7 Sonnet, but
yeah.
on 4 there's 2 options, Sonnet or Opus.
I'm gonna guess they're both on Sonnet, but let's see.
Probably.
Yeah, I think I'm using Sonnet.
Let me see.
I should write it in there anyway.
Yeah, write it in, so it's done.
Chat settings,
Sonnet.
models. 4. Yeah, I'm using 4 sonnets.
Oh, so you're using 4?
Yeah, 4 sonnet. So 4 dash sonnet, SONNET.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
same.
Jeffrey, if I saw that somebody else had a higher version and I hadn't decided that I wasn't going to be on it, I would look it up just to check that that's correct, because I would naturally want to know why I have chosen the version.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep. I will continue. For retro, what went well from Toby and me, we have lots of UI improvements from me.
Yeah.
We finally successfully deployed the Manage app. And from Geoffrey and Jim, I think they work well. Yeah, because they have time. They have close time zone. Yeah, so Jim is kind of doing like a peer review for Geoffrey. Yeah, when Geoffrey start to work. Yeah. And what didn't go so well? So some PBIs.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to say I like the UI. It looks much better. I'm very happy to see how much progress you made on the Azure Marketplace. And if you're working well because of the time zone, that's like gold. I've been trying to nail that for a while. I would say that I definitely would love you, Jeffrey, to record a quick done video with the new UI stuff ready for the channel. Nice and simple. Look at Wixie, what Wixie did with the Tina one. It's very short, slightly just raw, and it was incredibly well received. #1 video on the channel for ages. So and then we get to see it before the sprint review. Same for you, Luke. If you can record where you're up to with how that's going, we're all going to be a little more educated. Now it's not ready, but just either record it for a developer to be able to maintain this, so we could share it with the Yak Shaver guys. This is how it works, and you got to do this, and it's quite nice. Or pretend that it's finished and record it for the EagleEye community, which just says, all right, so when you want to get an instance, you do this, and just the end user result rather than that. So just be aware there's 2 videos in that.
Yeah, noted. I've just created PBI in the backlog to don't forget. So yeah, it's there.
Perfect.
Okay, so what didn't go so well from Geoffrey? We have some PBI are here been for a long time. Yeah. What improvements? Yeah. So from Toby, so we should focusing on some like existing PBIs. Yeah, before we pick up some other PBI. Yeah.
So I think Toby's saying in general, finish what you've already got there than starting new ones. I think that's what he's saying, but I would probably put an example there, Toby, so that we kind of, if you were to read this later on, you know what you were thinking at that time. And the same for you, Jeffrey. What PBIs have been in there for a long time? Put an example there.
Yeah, EG. Yeah. Just put an EG on my comment saying inconsistent redirect. That's the name of it.
Yeah, I would probably,
inconsistent. Or you can paste it from the. Yeah, perfect.
And then for me, you could just do EG working on the prioritized sprint backlog rather than bringing in new tasks.
So working on the
prioritized, yeah, sprint backlog.
instead of.
Hero ties was in the list.
Prioritize.
IO, PRIO, not OI, the other way. Yeah.
Is it?
Almost. You're missing an I. Yeah, this one.
Instead of adding another PPI.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay, all good, Alan.
Awesome.
I will move to forecast. So for next sprint, we will still focusing on the Asia marketplace. The one is in progress, the portal front end distribution, and we will add another one about the pricing model for EagleEye. So it is a short sprint, 4 days, because
Sorry,
today is
who are you
Monday.
going to do the pricing model with?
So when doing refinement, we have a quick look at this one. So we are going to first check with Yakshaver team to see how they do it. Yeah, maybe some marketing.
Yeah.
Guys.
I think the
Yeah.
right people to speak to are probably Callum, Yuli, and Louis. I
Okay.
could be wrong, but I think they're the people that would be best.
Callum, Louis, Yuri.
Okay.
I'll just note this down. Yuri,
Yeah,
Louis.
thanks.
Yeah, done.
Yeah. So those two highlighted are our spring goal, and there are some leftovers. Yeah. So yeah, we just add this new one. Yeah. So that's it. Okay. All good. So
I think so.
Adam, all good. I think yeah, that's all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is our spring review. So you can check out our videos on our YouTube channel. Yeah. Thank you guys. See you. Bye.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Stop recording.